Cheeky. Spit it out. Dennis can circle the block all day.
Man, I swear to you, I told you all I can.
You messed in my action, Cheeky. If you don't turn that load over, if we don't turn the load over to Mr. Villanova, me and Dennis are gonna be breathing water at the bottom of Hermosa Beach. So I don't give two spits for you, Roy, baby. Now you tell me where that stash is, and I'll let you die easy.
What are you looking at?
Head out to Pacific Ocean Park. Go check this one out.
Hey, you for real, man? What, are you gonna swallow this nonsense? Come on, let's just dump them.
Where do we go from here? You think we get to hideout on this one, Dennis? You think we do 2 months in Puerto Vallarta and it's all over? We don't get a wrist slap for this one. We get our kneecaps removed.
Look, man, we didn't do nothing, and Mr. Villanova will have to understand.
Oh, man, shut up. We let this creep rip us off to begin with. That is enough.
Get up, man, get away!
I think we're still tied. Yeah?
I know! It's broken! Fine, dude!
Mitzi, Mitzi, are you okay? Oh, come here, let me see. Come here.
Just
Let me see if you're hurt.
Wait.
We'll take you to our doctor. You're really good at this. Come on. Will you let me take a look? Mitzi. Mitzi, I guess that means dinner's off?
Here, come on. Here, let me give you a...
Oh, no, it's all right.
Come on. Oh, hey, this is one of those laughing boxes they're selling, man. You know, Murray, I've heard better ones. They're much more infectious.
Very fun. No, guys, those are the recordings that I've been making with Jody and Cupcake and Buffy.
Really?
Yeah.
What were you doing to them?
Well, I've been running some tests on ultrasonic sound waves down at the Pacific Ocean Park.
Yeah.
With the dolphins. You know, dolphins do have the greatest natural sonar equipment in the world.
Oh, that's nice, Murray.
Listen, guys, I know you're going to find those little creatures absolutely fascinating.
For sure, Murray, for sure. Hey, Nick, listen, maybe if we hit straightaways, you know, there's new lounge singers to be rehearsing. What do you think?
Man. Wait a minute, guys.
What?
Aren't you going to go with me?
Go with you?
Yeah, you know, down to Pacific Ocean Park.
Oh, Murray.
Where I've been doing the tests. Come on, guys, you got to meet Cupcake and Buffy. And especially Jody. She's absolutely the most adorable thing I've ever seen.
Murray, I don't think you can use the word adorable for dolphins. You know, I just don't think you can.
No, Nick. Jody's not a dolphin. She's their trainer.
Oh, yeah, I see. Well, let's see. Buffy's a dolphin. Jody's a trainer. I hesitate to ask who Cupcake is.
Well, that's why I want to get down there right away. You see, Jody's been going through a difficult time lately. One of her co-workers was killed the other day in a hit-and-run accident. Yeah, well, she's doing all right, though, Jody. She's pulling right through it. You know. She's a great gal, really. I can't wait for you to meet her. You're going to love her. She's just incredible.
Beautiful, huh?
Well,
Exciting?
Well, I don't know if those are the right words.
Well, vivacious?
Well, she's so,
Small word, Murray. Sounds like... What?
Well, have you ever known anybody who so completely fills time and space when you're with them? I mean, everything she wears, every color, I can see it so vividly. Even her smell. I mean, when she leaves the room, it sort of lingers on after.
Murray, I wouldn't brag about a woman with a trait like that.
Whatever it is, it sounds good, Murray.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for you guys to meet her. She's just wonderful. She's so intelligent, you know? That way you could see how well we both work together, integrating the tactile sensory impulse with the ultra-high frequency echolocation impulse.
If he's talking about the girl, she sounds way too experienced for him.
Here's where experience really counts. Watch out for that corner, Jody. Here she goes. Now, hold on. Here's the tricky part. Whoa! And she slides in for a perfect landing. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen, for Jody, Buffy, and Cupcake. Thank you, Jody. Great job. Now we'll continue our dolphin show as Jody explains some fascinating facts on these mysterious mammals of the deep.
We're out there getting our brains bashed in bumper cars, acting like ding-dongs, while Murray's down here acting like Lloyd Bridges with this not too beautiful, not too energetic, not too vivacious girl.
There's a strange outside force working, friend.
Not for us, pal.
And their sense of taste is excellent, as demonstrated by their discriminating choices in foods.
There they go. Now joining Buffy and Cupcake is a new member of our dolphin team, Colonel, who understands what nets are really for. A big hand for Buffy, Cupcake, and Colonel. A fine display of dolphin versatility.
They are also capable of extremely deep dives, which makes them very useful in finding objects on the bottom of the ocean floor. For example, if I throw a penny and a dime into 100 feet of water and let it sink into the soft bottom, a dolphin could not only retrieve them, but it can tell the difference between the two.
And now for our finale,
Guys, I like her.
gentlemen, Cupcake and Buffy.
I think a lot,
bottom
maybe.
of our salt water.
I think a lot maybe is a nice way to like somebody.
They'll be coming up in the center of the tank. So
Oh, I can't wait for you guys to meet her. I mean, she's just terrific. You're gonna love her. We'll go back afterwards, after the show, and I'll introduce you around, and maybe the four of us can get something to eat. Except fish. Jody doesn't eat fish.
Loyal, too, am I? Hey, Murray, maybe we can get Buffy and Cupcake to go along, you know, make a couple.
Now the Dolphins
What do you think?
conclude our show as
Sure.
Jody
Well, I don't know, guys.
for our valet.
All I know is I feel glad all over.
Wave to the folks now, Jody. Great form. Say goodbye, girls. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You've been a great audience, and we hope to see you again soon. Enjoy yourselves today at Pacific Ocean Park. We'll see you for our next show at 1 o'clock.
Oh, I'm so glad you showed up. Hi. I thought maybe you were too busy. You wouldn't make it back here in time.
No.
I'm sure you're pretty busy down at the agency.
Busy? Oh, what are you kidding me? No, the guys were just doing their normal girl chasing.
Yeah, we were hired to clear the prostitutes out of the marina area, but that job is done now.
Oh, listen,
All right.
I gotta say hello to Buffy and Cupcake. Excuse me,
Hi. Hi, listen, Murray's told us so much about you. We couldn't wait to come down here and meet you.
Absolutely, and see all about your mammalian tactile senses.
Well, would you like to come out and meet him?
Sure, yeah.
We're gonna set up the sound sensor, right? And we're gonna go, You know what? You are a nut. That's what you are.
I know.
She's a nut.
She knows.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna get back and dry off and get changed.
Oh, okay.
Someone did mention something about lunch, right?
Sure.
Say, listen, I thought I'd just set up the equipment here, and then, we could go to lunch, get to know one another a little bit better, relax, and then come back and, do the work, okay?
I'd like that.
Yeah, hi, Buff.
Getting to know each other.
Buffy, you are so cute.
Did you catch that?
That's all.
No.
Neither did I.
I don't have any more.
What? Who are you? What's going on here?
on, Dennis, let's go. Come on.
Ah! Hey, guys! Nick, Cody! Cody! Nick! Hey, guys! Oh! Hey, Murray! Murray! You're all right? Come on. Well, it's a little cold. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah.
Okay, Murray?
Yeah. Say, what do those guys want anyway, huh?
I don't know.
Oh,
Lord, I don't know.
oh, listen, Jody. It's gonna be all right, really. Really it is. Right, guys?
Yeah.
Roy's dolphin books. That's all that seems to be missing here.
Roy's dolphin books?
Notebooks that Roy used to keep on the progress of the dolphins' training. Their responses to new stimuli. How long it took them to pick up new tricks. Abnormalities in feeding habits.
Oh, wait, look, just come in for a landing here. 2 guys committed a B&E at Pacific Ocean Park to rip off books about Buffy and Cupcake, the delightful dolphin.
Yeah, we're trained by Roy, who like to run through midday traffic and asking peppers.
Now, what's so funny? Cody, there's nothing funny about a guy in a tank with fins.
Now, wait a minute, you guys are terrible. This is not...
Guys, he was not wearing a scuba tank and fins.
I know. It's just the image of it. I'm sorry, it's not funny.
No, it's not. That's not.
No, Jody, I'm sorry. And don't worry, we're going to take care of it.
Absolutely. Come on, let's figure this out now. It's very strange that Roy Hansen was run down in the middle of a busy city street, dressed like an extra from Sea Hunt. Then 3 days later, somebody breaks in here and tries to grab his research material. Now, was he onto something, you know? Was he close to some kind of major breakthrough, maybe?
What, a major breakthrough in dolphin behavior? What was he doing? Teaching them how to launch rockets or something?
I don't know, Nick. I'm fishing here.
No.
I'm sorry, forget it. Look, we got to remember that they were after Jody, too. Now, if they grabbed the dolphin books, maybe they wanted you to decipher them?
Look, I don't even know if I could help them. Roy was very cautious about his research. He used a certain shorthand he developed himself.
Yeah, but you know, those hoods are not going to know that you can't read those dolphin notes. As a matter of fact, even if you told them, I don't know that they'd believe you, right, guys?
I think what we got to do is go to the police with this. Try to get some protection for Jody.
Well, we haven't hit Quinlan's gag reflex in about a week. Tony, listen, I can't wait to go to him and say, Lieutenant, we're here to talk to you about a grave matter. It's about that hit and run last week. The guy.
I'm sorry, it's not funny. It's not funny. No, I'm sorry. Come on, it's not funny.
You guys just made my day.
Lieutenant, look, we don't see what's so funny here.
You don't see what's so funny about some doped-up clown that thinks he's flipper? I think it's hysterical.
Well, we don't think it's funny at all. Now, you said doped up. You mean that literally?
I mean doped up. Hansen had enough drugs in his body to hang a pharmaceutical sign on his shirt. He also had an arrest record for using and dealing.
Listen, Lieutenant, what about these guys that came at us and tried taking Jody? What about that?
Yeah, come on, Lieutenant. She needs protection. Can't we get her some?
And who is this Jody? Some cute little California beach girl that wears a tight bikini and talks to the fish? Well, why don't you 2 guys volunteer? I'm sure that you're all the protection that she's ever going to need. Hey, and now as for the dolphin book snatchers. Well, maybe they used to work for Jacques Cousteau, and they're trying to steal the secret formula for dolphins taking over the eastern seaboard. Or maybe something even better. They want to be just like you 2 guys, learning how to balance a beach ball on their nose. I know you can do that, I bet you.
Come on, Lieutenant. There has to be more involved in that.
Really? Why? Because you say so? I got a dead junkie on my hands who was running around in a wetsuit, trying to do the backstroke down Oceanside Boulevard in rush hour. The man was bananas. Maybe even an S&M freak.
What, because he was wearing a wetsuit?
Because he had burns all over his body, wrapped in rubber. Sound kinky? Huh?
This sounds like he's been worked over to me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sounds to me like he was having too much fun doing the wrong kind of thing. But I got a hell of an idea. Why don't you 2 guys go get that 4-eyed friend of yours, jump in your pink helicopter and fly off into a hurricane, and then you will really make my day.
Man, that guy could make rude remarks about anything.
Even about some poor guy who got run over wearing a wetsuit.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Yeah?
So, how did it go with the police?
Well, it went.
Is Murray here?
No, he left. He said he'd meet you guys back at the Riptide.
Well, we got to get a hold of him. We got to regroup on this thing and try to put it together if we can.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, see, Roy Hansen obviously had some information that somebody wanted. Maybe they couldn't get it, so they decided to kill him. So they came back for the books.
What could it have been?
I don't know. We were kind of hoping you could help us with it.
Well, Roy and I weren't close. He was really resentful when the park first hired me on. I don't know anything about his personal life or who those two guys were.
You know something? Maybe you know something that you're not aware of. You know, if you talk about a situation, talk around a situation over and over again, maybe free association will pop something back in your head.
I'd be happy to discuss it tonight. Nick? Dinner?
Okay, great. That's a good idea. I tell you what, listen, we'll call Murray and we'll pick a place. What do you think? Sure. All right.
I was thinking you and me.
You and me?
Yeah.
I'll wait in the car. Hey, wait, 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 where you going? Hey, wait a minute.
What's
Come
the
in,
matter?
wait. Huh?
Hey, Nick, what's the matter?
What's the matter? Well, you're asking me out to dinner.
I thought maybe that's what you were after.
Yeah, I know, but I wouldn't ask you out to dinner alone.
Thanks a lot.
No, I don't mean that. See, I just mean that, you know, you and Murray and everything, and Murray's a good friend of mine, and, well, I just couldn't take a good friend's girl out to dinner, that's all. I mean...
You don't think that... Oh, no, I can't believe this.
Listen, I'm glad you're getting a rip out of this, because my knees are shaking over here.
Oh, look, I'm sorry. I just didn't understand.
Yeah.
I would never expect you to ask me out thinking that the boss and I were romantically involved. I mean, whatever gave you that idea anyway?
Well, Murray.
What on earth ever gave him that idea? Look, Boz and I are good friends, but that's all.
Well, listen, hey, Murray thinks you're more than that. Okay, look, I hope you haven't been leading him on or anything.
I have not.
Huh?
I never gave him any reason to think any such thing. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to straighten things out with him. But that still leaves the question of you and I open.
Listen, Jody, there is no question, okay? Murray thinks that you're his girl. Now, to me, that's the same as if you are.
Well, I see no reason why we shouldn't have a chance simply because Boz came to the wrong conclusion.
Jody, because Murray is my good friend, okay? Listen, now, the only thing I want to work out and talk about are these jabrones with the pistols and stuff, okay? Now, look, tell me about Roy Hansen's books. Now, what's the deal?
If you want to talk about that, I'll be available at dinner at Sadako's.
Listen, Jody...
I'll be ready any time after 8. I'll see you then. That's if you want to.
So who asked you?
Nick, I'm just saying, I don't think that you have a choice. How can you say that? We're dealing with guys here who work Roy Hansen over with hot branding irons, you know? When they find out that they can't understand his shorthand, they're gonna figure Jody knows something.
Listen, Cody, if I go out with her, do you know what that's gonna do to Murray? He's gonna go through all kinds of weird, giggy things. My soul has been destroyed. You've ripped the heart from my bosom. I can't do that to him. That's my boss. He's the only one I got.
Nick, do you know what it's gonna do to him if something happens to Jody? Now, he thinks he loves her, you know? Maybe he does. Would you let something happen to someone he cares that much about?
Even if it ripped his heart out? I can't sneak around his back. I won't do that.
Nick, then don't. Don't.
What?
Go up to him, say, Boz, the girl you love does not love you. She never has, she never will. Now, I'm taking her to seppuku tonight for sake and sushi, and I have no designs on her romantically. Oh, I'm doing this for you.
I'll sneak around his back. Wait a minute. I can't do that. I just can't do it to him. I gotta tell him.
Oh, I'm dying.
Murray, what is it?
Murray, what's the matter? What is it? I just got off the phone with Jody.
Look, Murray, I swear to God, I was just coming aboard to tell you. Like, I wanted to be the one to tell you. I really did. I was gonna take Jody out to dinner tonight.
She can't make it. I mean, I was gonna take her out to dinner tonight. I was gonna invite everybody along. You know, we were gonna have some fun and everything, but she said tonight wasn't a good night.
It's not. It's not.
You know, I thought I was being so cool today. I thought I had played it just right. I was dying to ask her out this afternoon, but I said to myself, Murray, don't appear too anxious. I've had other excuses to see her, you know. I mean, because of my experiments and everything, but tonight, just tonight,
I wanted to ask her out on a date.
Murray, that sounds terrific, Murray. I'm sure she would have loved to go if she didn't have other plans.
Other plans? Well, she didn't say anything about any other plans. She just said tonight wasn't a good night. Hey, wait a minute. What? You don't think there's somebody else, do you? I mean, you don't think I could be in competition with somebody? Oh, I don't... Guy, I don't know if I could handle that. You guys would have to help me because you're good at this kind of thing. I mean, you always get the girl, right?
I have to sit down.
Well, I was going to get all dressed up and I was going to borrow Nick's bed. That is, of course, if you would let me.
Oh, of course he would, Murray. Of course he would.
Are you kidding me, Murray? I'd sign the pink slip over to you. Honest, I would.
Yeah. And then I was going to take her out and wine and dine her. A little good food, good wine, sparkling conversation. I've been telling her about this restaurant that I've been dying to take her to. She said, yeah, I'd love to go there too.
Sudoku.
Yes, that's it. You guys have heard of it? Is it romantic?
Oh, yeah.
No. Oh, well. I just hope I can get enough nerve up to ask her again, guys. Oh, well. I guess I'll just stay in tonight and read over my notes for tomorrow. Not that I have that many of them, mind you, but, you know, it'd be a good excuse to go see Jody, right, guys?
Oh, man. I wouldn't be in your deck shoes for anything.
Roy started to warm up to me the last couple of weeks. I think he was really beginning to respect the way I was working with Buffy and Cupcake. Gave us a common ground to meet on. Although he always trained with the dolphins alone.
Now, he never told you what he would do with them during those private training sessions?
No. But Buffy did.
Buffy told you?
Mm-hmm.
Was that what she was cackling about on Murray's tape recorder? Was it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just after Roy died, and I took over as trainer, Buffy in particular used to do funny little tricks and things that I'd never seen incorporated in the show.
Such as?
Well, she used to bring up little pieces of coral from the bottom of the tank. Once when I tossed her a beaded necklace she's supposed to toss back to me, Buffy took it and hid it somewhere in the bottom of the tank. I've still never found it. You've had a terrible time tonight. It showed.
Sorry.
Why did you bother to come at all?
Because I think you're in some kind of danger. I think Murray would be more hurt if something happened to you than if he found out we were having dinner together.
I do intend to talk to Boz tomorrow, straighten this entire thing out. Look, I think you're a really neat guy, Nick. Someone I thought I might like to get to know better. You're different. Someone worth having a relationship with.
Look, Jody, I have a relationship with Murray, okay? He's one of my best friends. Now, I'm not saying you're not someone I wouldn't want to get to know better. I may be missing out on something a little special. Matter of fact, I'm sure that I am. But, Murray's friendship is more important to me.
You're quite a guy.
Stay right there.
You guys wake up! What? Wake up!
What?
Jody's been grabbed.
What?
Yeah, those two mudsuckers that jumped us at Pacific Ocean Park, they snatched her.
I had a feeling they'd try that.
Man.
Oh, well, how did you find that out? Did the police call? I didn't hear the phone ring.
No, Murray, the police didn't call. They didn't call.
Well, how'd you know she was kidnapped? You must have heard on the radio, right?
Murray, what difference does it make how we know you? Let's just deal with trying to find her.
Absolutely. That's right.
Yeah, you guys are right. You're absolutely right. Well, let me think. I think the first thing we should do is get over to her place and pick up some clues, right?
No, Murray, there's no clues at her place. She wasn't kidnapped at home.
What are you talking about? Where was she kidnapped? How do you know?
Hey, I just woke up. I gotta brush my teeth.
No, wait a minute, guys. I think you're not telling me everything you know here now. Now, come on, tell me. And Nick, how come you know so much about Jody's kidnapping?
You want to give me a hand here, please?
Murray, he was with Jody tonight at Sabuki.
What?
Help you enough?
Great, thank you.
Are you saying that he... Nick.
Oh, hey, Murray, wait a minute. That's not what you're thinking.
Were you or were you not out with Jody tonight?
Yeah, I was.
At Suzuki?
Yeah.
The two of you alone in an intimate, romantic setting together.
Look, Murray, please.
And here I am, spilling out my heart to you, telling you how much she means to me, telling you how distraught I am over the fact that she has other plans for tonight. And it turns out that you were the other plans. What a mockery.
Murray, mockery wasn't involved, okay?
Naive, geeky Murray Basinski wears the dunce cap again.
Well, what are you gonna let me go down for a third time? You're gonna give me a break here. Give me a hand, will you?
Murray, Nick did this for you.
Well, for me. Well, in that case, Nick, I would personally like to thank you for stealing my girlfriend behind my back.
Murray, look, the only reason I went out with her was because I didn't want anything to happen to her. That's why.
Oh, wow. You did one hell of a job, didn't you?
Come on, Murray, let's deal with the problem at hand, okay? Now, Nick, do you have any idea where those guys might be? Did you get a plate or something?
No, I couldn't.
Preoccupied with something else, were we?
No, Murray, I wasn't preoccupied. You know, it's pretty hard to read a license plate when you got this thing coming through the windshield.
Hey, Murray, look, you know, if this belongs to the kidnappers, maybe you can run the serial number and you can find out where they get it refilled or something, huh? Come on, Murray, she's gonna be okay. You know, we'll find her. She'll be fine.
Look, Murray, we gotta talk this thing out, because
I have nothing more to say to you.
Murray, look, I never meant to hurt you.
Hurt me? Would that you would only hurt me. By God, man, you have wrenched the heart from my chest.
Here we go.
You have destroyed my soul. But I hope you had a better night than I did, Nick Ryder.
How could I have a good evening, Murray, wrenching the heart from your chest and destroying his soul? Murray? Come on, Murray, give me a break. Murray, come on.
Maybe you damaged his ears, too.
DOT 55638.
Are you sure that's right, Cody?
Murray, they're right, okay? I can read, all right?
Cody?
Murray, they're right. Come on. Have you got anything?
Well, I'm punching into the state registration for scuba shops licensed to fill air bottles. Now, here we go. The Dive and Surf Scuba Shop.
Where is it?
Tell him it's in Marina Del Rey.
It's in Marina Del Rey.
Well, we better get down there first thing for when they open.
Come on, Murray, let's go. What do you say, huh?
Oh, it's okay with me. Providing it's okay with you and your friend.
Is it okay with you?
Yeah, it's okay with me. Pass it on.
Yeah.
Here, Murray, let me give you a hand. Wait a minute.
Okay, now wait. I think I got it.
Here.
Oh, yeah, okay. Here we go. I got it.
Whoa, hey. Watch it, Murray.
Boy, that's heavy. Yeah, heavier than that.
Okay.
Oh, badges? Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I love when we have badges. It makes everything seem so much more real, you know?
Yeah, well, that's the idea, Murray.
Yeah.
For the next 10 minutes, you're going to be Murray Basinski, National Scuba Diving Safety Commissioner.
Really? Oh, boss, that's great.
Yeah, Nick thought of it. Huh?
Who?
Forget it.
I've never heard of that commission. Have they been in operation a long time?
Well, only as long as scuba diving. But since you're unfamiliar with our bureau, why don't you let us explain what we're all about?
Safety.
That's it. That's pretty much summed us up. See, now, the reason why we're here today is that our commission accidentally came across this series of air tanks, which we had thought at this point had been taken off the market.
Now, fortunately, we found this tank in time.
Why? What's the matter with it?
Well, this tank is a DOT 55638. And we recall this tank years ago because of its faulty materials and structural defects.
Oh, don't forget the cylinder band and the second stage valve.
That's right, they're deadly. It's just deadly. See, miss, we've got to stop any further purchasing of this equipment, as I'm sure you can understand.
Well, yeah. Gee, I used a tank just like this the other morning.
Gosh, so you do have more in stock.
Yeah, but I'll have Dennis or Alejandro pull him right away.
Excuse me, miss. Dennis or Alejandro?
Yeah, they're my bosses. They aren't here this morning.
Golly, we'd really like to meet with them. I mean, it's possible they're not familiar with our organization either. I'm sure it would be enlightening for them to meet us.
Listen, miss, could you tell us how we could get in touch with them?
Yeah, I'll give you their address. They
Oh,
share
okay.
a house just up the coast on the beach. I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Where does it come from?
What's that?
Well, the garbage, the double talk, the ability to scam information out of total strangers. Where does that come from?
Oh, well, that's easy, Nick. It's a combination of childhood atmosphere and adult interaction that occurs during the formative years of your life.
Hey, wait a minute, guys. Where's my gun?
Murray, look, you wait here, all right?
Oh, I'm not waiting here. I'm going in there. Jody may be in there.
Look, Murray, we may need somebody to follow them in case they slip by us again, okay? So you wait here, all right?
Come on, Murray. He's right.
Come on.
Place seems to be empty.
Yeah, looks like, huh? Come on.
Drop your heaters so this guy gets an ounce of lead. Okay. You get one chance to turn up Dennis and Al. If you come through, you won't still be breathing when the first shovel of dirt hits your face.
What did he say?
Dirt.
Fellas care for a cigar? This is the good kind, low nicotine.
No, thank you. We don't smoke.
That's so. But let me tell you something, stick legs. You're gonna be burning any minute now if you don't tell me where my dope is.
We don't know where your dope is, Mr. Villanova.
Maybe you don't know how nasty I can be.
I think you've given us a pretty good demonstration so far. I don't think any further convincing will be necessary.
My guys, Dennis and Alejandro, said a beach bum was giving them trouble. Now, which one of you is it?
No, wait a minute here. Wait. How come you're not asking me that question, too? No, wait a minute. You just naturally assume that because I'm not some muscle-bound jock with a good tan and the sea breeze blowing through my hair that I'm not a beach bum, too. Is that it, huh?
Then you know where my dope is?
No, of course not. Don't be ridiculous. I resent being typecast solely based upon my looks. I mean, come on. I'm a fun guy. I'm a happening guy, you know.
I like to walk along the beach with the sand and the wind and the volleyball and the girl. You know, it's not easy having to be with these guys all the time, you know, having them steal your girlfriends away from you.
What's this jerk talking about?
Murray, I wasn't trying to steal Jody away from you. I was just trying to get information from her.
What information about my dope?
At 3 o'clock in the morning?
No, Murray.
Murray, come, look, Nick, will you tell him about Jody? Get it over
No,
with. Huh?
no.
Tell me about Jody.
Oh, wait a minute. I'll tell you about Jody. Jody is this dolphin trainer that works at Pacific Ocean Park, who used to like me. Until Nick got jealous and decided to take her away from me.
What?
Murray, look, that's not true, okay? I didn't want anything to do with her. She came on to me. Look, she told me that if I didn't take her out, she wouldn't help me figure out what happened to Roy Hansen, and it's as simple as that.
Who's Roy Hansen?
Oh, he's the other trainer at Pacific Ocean Park, sir. He got killed a couple of weeks ago.
You mean that she wanted to go out with you?
Yes. Murray, I wouldn't have done it if I didn't have a good reason. Murray, you're my friend. I wouldn't do that to you, honest.
Oh, gee, Nick.
All right, that's it. I've had it with As the World Turns. Get the matches, boys. We're gonna roast us some surfers.
Wait, Mr. Villanova, sir, excuse me, sir. Sir, I think that I've got it figured out. I think that I know how we can get your dope back for you.
How?
Well, first we have to go to another place.
Come on, Buffy. Go get it.
How do you know this Buffy knows where to go and what to do?
I don't. But Buffy was the smartest of the 4 dolphins. And I'm just assuming that if Roy did train one of these dolphins to make these drug runs, that he would have used Buffy.
Yeah, well, how long is this gonna take?
I don't know. I don't even know if I gave her the correct signal.
Yeah, well, this fish ain't gonna lead the Navy back here, is he? And, you know, Flipper used to do that kind of stuff. At the end of the shows, well, you always used to have a couple of boats full of guys coming to the rescue. And then the bad guys would get arrested, and then he'd pop up on his tail and make that funny noise. You know?
Not bad. Perhaps I could teach you to balance a ball on the tip of your nose, and you could join the show.
Or maybe I'll just replace you as trainer after your untimely demise. Okay, this better be real successful for all of us, so you guys are in for a burial at sea.
Okay, well, follow me.
Well, Cody's got one hell of a punchline for this gag.
So listen, Nick. Do you think we're gonna die?
I don't know, Mike.
Well, if we are, at least we're gonna die friends, right?
It's the only way to go, pal.
Shut up and keep walking.
If Buffy doesn't come back real soon, we may just have to send you in after her.
Maybe you get to go with her, Alejandro.
Hey, Mr. Villanova.
Drop your guns.
Nick.
Okay, somebody better start talking fast.
Yeah, well, look, we think we may have found your drugs.
It's the dolphins, isn't it, Jody? Roy Hansen was making the drug runs by having the dolphins pick up and deliver the drugs, right?
Yeah, but Roy altered the plan a little bit by taking the money and not delivering the drugs.
I sent Buffy out for them.
Oh, yeah. Well, Buffy's very smart, you know. So's Cupcake. But I think Buffy is more street-wise. Well, in this case, water-wise.
Buffy, Cupcake. You mean you guys brought me down here to wait for a fish to bring me my dope? Forget it!
Yeah,
waste them all!
Mr. V!
Buffy!
Is that the stuff, Mr. V?
Yeah, and it's all here.
Hey, see, now I knew we'd get your drugs back for you.
This should have never happened in the first place. You guys screwed up good. I don't give second chances. Get rid of him anyway.
One move out of you and your Swiss cheese.
Way to go! What a fish!
It's not a fish, it's a mammal.
Yeah.
Well, it looks pretty calm and civilized between them so far. What do you think she's telling them?
Well, it's not an easy thing to break to a guy, you know? Joy's a nice girl. She's probably telling him stuff like she only loves him as a friend and that their friendship means a lot to her. You know, the kind of stuff girls always tell you when they're trying to make it clear that they'd rather die than give you a kiss goodnight.
Oh, that's a tough one.
I know.
I wouldn't want to be in either of their shoes.
Nope.
Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'll always be your friend. I think you're a terrific guy, Murray, and our friendship means a lot to me.
Well, I guess that's all a fella can ask for, right?
Oh, I know this isn't exactly what you wanted to hear me say. Believe me, Murray, I've been through this myself.
You have? You mean you've liked somebody in a different way than they've liked you?
More times than I care to remember. But you know, I think you've got the real advantage in this case.
I do?
Mm-hmm. You've got a very special friend in Nick. Girls will come and go, Murray. Don't ever allow one to come between you and a good friend. Okay? I know Nick won't. Thanks.
Hi, Murray.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Murray, I saved the business section for you. You want it?
No, thanks. Not now. Later, maybe. Yeah.
I'm gonna get another soda. Do you want anything?
No, thanks. Not
All right.
me.
No, not now. Listen, Nick,
Hey, Murray.
yeah?
You know what's so great about our friendship?
No, what?
Well, what's so great about our friendship is that in those few and infrequent times when we have a misunderstanding, we don't have to worry about awkward apologies or saying melodramatic stuff to each other.
We don't?
No. See, because a good friendship never has to be talked about. It only has to be felt.
Well, so what do you guys think, huh? Shall we hit the streets and find us some broads, huh?